Good day, traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach aftermarket update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Tuesday, October 14th, and I'm going to let you know what we did today. Today we had 4 trades in the ES and 1 trade in the TF. I'm going to run through them here real quick for you. First trade, we had an understanding trade, long 1880.50. 1880.50 right in this big red candle here when it came up. And that was at 8:36 Central Standard Time, and this was the target we were looking for, and that went straight up to our target, and that trade was good for about 4 points, but realistically 3 points to our target, and that was a nice first trade. When the market came down, we had another understanding trade, again at 1875.50. 1875.50. We hit it short, went all the way down to our target there at 69.50 area. We did have a target at 72.25 as well. So again, another 3 points. If someone got another point or two, that was fine. But basically a 3-point trade there. 3 to 4 points. Now when the market came up here, I said we had an RS. We had to be careful on this. But we did get short 85.25. 85.25. Depending on how many contracts somebody had on this, if you were a 1-lot trader, you made a point. If you were a 2 or more lot trader, it was most likely a break even. You got 1 point, went to entry. Now, depending on again how it's managed, some people on a 3-lot, if they only take 1 off at a point, go to -1 on the rest. It could have been a small loser there. So anything from small winner to a total break even to a small loser. Basically, if you had a 3-lot, you would have maybe lost about $50 there. You would have made a point on 1 and then lost a point on 2. But again, it all depends on how people manage it. If you took 2 off at a point, then you made $50. So this is kind of like anywhere from a point winner to a point loser to a break even, which is what it was for most if they took half off, if they were trading an even number of contracts. And that was that trade there. Then we had a beautiful trade long here. We had a power play. Okay, that was at 1978.50 long, and that was at 9:51 Central Standard Time. That one went straight up 5 points to our first target. I specifically said on here, if you've got any runners, you cannot go to entry. We normally go to entry, but I said you must give it at least 2 ticks if you want to give yourself a chance, because it could come down here and then come up, take you out to the tick, and then go up to our next target, which was 675. Again, this was here the whole time. Once the market came up here, I put the target up here. I said, for anybody still in, this is what you're holding for, and ultimately we were looking for 92. Never made it to 92, but the room closed right in here. So everybody has to exit their contract. So most people got out of 5 points. Around here, some people got 7 or 8 points over here, and anybody who had multiple contracts that had a couple runners at this point would have taken 1 off here and just closed it out when the room closed, because this is probably heading up to 92 and then most likely 93.50. 93.50, 94 was my ultimate target, but it never made it up there before the room closed, so I can't count that. Either way, beautiful winning trade. In the TF here, same thing. Same time as the ES 951, and that long would have been at around 1062. That one went up for 30 ticks. That's the equivalent of about 6 ES points. And then on this one, you would go to entry on the TF because it had went so far. And that was a nice winner there as well. So that's what we did today. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. And until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow.